Okay, right, just trying to start that light, but I think we've done it. Can we please just appreciate the fact that I've put makeup on for the first time in a week? I feel like my eyebrows look awful. But this is the first time I've actually bothered to get dressed. No, that's a lie. The first time I bothered to put makeup on for a week, and it's so I can film this Dyson Corrale, I think, review tutorial. It's definitely not a tutorial. Just film me using the Dyson straightener for the first time. So I've had it literally in my possession since I think, when was it, Wednesday when I got it? Yeah, Wednesday. And I haven't used it because I was like, no, I want to wait until I can actually be bothered to film something. So here we are. Full disclaimer, actually wait before I start, for the music fans, I'm listening to Lewis Capaldi again, but this is on my Sonos. So it's not going to go weird. That's a private joke for anyone who watched my last video, lol. But yeah, so I'm listening to Lewis Capaldi, still obsessed with him, still glad that I went to see him before the country basically went into lockdown. So yeah, anyway, full disclaimer. This isn't the disclaimer, but I'm also on my ironing board desk, hence a different background. But the actual disclaimer that I'm trying to get across to you is that I washed my hair this morning. So I put a Philip Kingsley elasticizer on, left it for a few hours, then washed my hair as normal. I dried it, so I never blow dry my hair, I just rough dry it, and then this is it about, what time are we on now? 5:30. Maybe about 4 hours ago, I rough dried it, and this is how it is. So it is naturally curly. I've actually got quite a lot of hair, so I normally have to straighten it in like 3 layers, but yeah, let's get on with it. So this is it. It comes with this little stand, so you can plug in the charger here, or you can plug in the same charger here, so you don't have to use this stand, and then it kind of just stands here, so it can be wireless or wired. So yeah, it's quite snazzy. The actual straightener itself is actually quite heavy, but apparently it is the same weight as a normal GHD, a normal straightener, with the cord attached to it. So it's obviously heavier than what everyone's used to, but apparently it's no heavier in terms of like traveling with it. And it has these controls. So this is a lock, and then you just turn it on here somehow like that, and then these are the heat settings. So it has 3 heat settings: 165, 185 and 210. When I had a preview of it, I was told that 185 should be enough for most people, but for people with really coarse afro textured hair, 210 is okay, is good, because the extra bit of heat is useful. So I'm going to do it on 185. I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, I don't know how long it takes to warm up, but I don't imagine it's long. I did also have a few questions when I posted this in the week. A lot of them, so that means it's ready. Okay, so that's my Fitbit, not a bubble. Great, getting off to a good start. So people are asking how speedy it is, so we'll find out. But yeah, this is how, so I always do my hair like this, so I straighten it in layers, just so I make sure I get every part of it. Most people want to know if it's worth the price. I do really like Dyson hair products generally, but I know that they are really expensive. But I think that if you can afford it, or you can save up for it, I think it is worth the investment. Like the Supersonic hairdryer is great. And the air wrap, I'm actually a big fan of it. Which I notoriously cannot curl my hair. Oh god, not there. I really could do with a hairbrush, but I don't know what I've done with mine. I notoriously cannot curl my hair, but with the air wrap, it's actually quite easy. I do find that I have to go over my hair the morning after using it with curlers. But I am a big fan of it, and actually my cousin who I recommended it to bought it and loves it as well. So that's always good, isn't it, when you recommend something so expensive and someone actually likes it. Yeah, also I forgot to say, so these, I think the biggest selling point, or the biggest difference between these and normal straighteners is the plates. So I can't remember what they're made of, but basically it's like little like layers of plate, and that basically makes them flexible, so your hair adapts, so the plate adapts to the amount of hair you put in. So the hair is kind of like trapped, and it's kind of like if I don't know how I'm going to explain this, but basically if these are the plates and your hair goes in the middle, the plates like adapt and like curve around the hair that you've put in. That means that basically the plates only apply like the necessary tension, which Dyson say reduces the heat damage by up to 50%, which I think is a pretty big claim. But yeah, and they also say you only need like one pass to straighten hair, which actually I think is the case, but I'm just like, I don't know, I think I'm just so in the habit of having to run the straighteners over my hair so many times that's kind of like quite a hard habit to break. It's probably just something I have to make a conscious effort to do. So, but actually that was quite quick. I would go and get a hairbrush, but I don't know where one is. Also, the other thing is that they're completely cordless, and I think, if my memory serves me correctly, the battery is just as powerful when they're plugged in as to when they're cordless. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. And I think that's the thing that took Dyson the longest time to figure out and like get right. So yeah, I think that was actually one of the questions that someone asked me, and the answer is yes, they are just as powerful. And I think the charge lasts around 30 minutes, which I guess it doesn't sound long, but also if you think about like how long you actually take to straighten your hair, that is probably enough time. And then yeah, you can kind of sit them on the stand during the day, and then they're ready to be charged, or ready to be used, sorry. Clearly you can't do two things at once, can I? So yeah, I'm making more of a conscious effort just to use one pass here. And I'm impressed. And also this is I think a lower heat than most straighteners, but I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But yeah, they are expensive. They are £399, which I really do appreciate is a lot of money. But I do think if you can afford to save up, it's not going to be something that you regret spending money on. But I think if I could afford to save up or get money towards them for my birthday or something, like, I probably would, especially because I'm someone who has literally straightened their hair every day since straighteners were invented. Like at school I had a pair of like gas powered Babyliss straighteners, and they had like a literal gas canister with them, because I was so like obsessed with making sure my hair was always straight. Like it became like a real it was like an obsession. I think I've written about it in the past, but like the idea of like having even one hair out of place would like fill me with anxiety, and it was just something that didn't even like bear thinking about. Oh, there we go, it's looking good. So yeah, I've kind of always had this like affinity, is that the right word, with straighteners, and I've always like been obsessed with having like my hair straight. It's only in the last few years that I've learned how to curl it, which is something I'll come on to in a minute, that I've come on to learn how to curl it, and that I've like kind of become more I guess like more at ease with having my hair that isn't completely, or having hair that isn't completely straight. And anyone who knows me would know that I tied my hair up. Like there was no way that I would ever wear my hair down, because there was no way it would ever stay straight. So it's like a real thing. But yeah, I've definitely like loosened up a little bit now, and I'm not as oh, this bit's quite like frizzy and fluffy, so let's see how that goes straight through. So you can see as well the plaits, because they adapt, the hair kind of goes straight through, like it doesn't splay. So that was maybe a bit that was too thick. Also, I probably should have brushed it. But yeah, you can see that it's not like splaying out either side. It is like taking every part of the hair and it's running it through. So that is apparently supposed to like help prevent the heat damage as well. Yeah, some people ask me if you can straighten with them. Laura Capon is the queen of curling her hair with straighteners. I am not. So she actually preferred them when she tried them. She preferred them for curling. So she said to me she was going to do a video of her using them to curl her hair. So I feel like she should be the person that you watch for that. But let me have a go. I can't, as like a full disclaimer, like I can't straighten my hair with straighteners at the best of times, but I imagine that if you are skilled, then this is probably quite good, because it's cordless, so you can just kind of like get at the angles better. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh wow. That's genuine surprise. Okay, that's good. Maybe you don't need to go to Elsie's channel. Maybe you can just stay here and watch me. I did not think that would happen. This is probably not going to be the same, is it? Oh, if I'd have done that a bit better at the end. Oh, okay, I'm impressed. My hair does also feel really soft. It doesn't feel like dry or like frazzled in any way. Actually, maybe let me just straighten these out. So it's not, yeah, it's definitely not frying my hair, and I do actually think it's leaving it with like a bit of a shine. Oh, I've really fucked it up now, haven't I? I'm actually so surprised that I managed to curl that. Maybe I'll give it a go with like curling all my hair. Let me see if I can do this last bit before I have to wrap up here. I don't know if I've answered all the questions that I was sent, but to be fair, the majority of people were just like, is it worth it, and what's the major difference between these and GHDs? And I think it's probably just in terms of technology, like Dyson technology, like Dyson prides itself on its like scientific breakthroughs and like the amount of research it puts into. Oh my god, look, this is just like so subconscious that I've just ran the straightener over that bit of hair like 3 times. I probably didn't even need to. This bit here is from when I curled it. But yeah, I think Dyson technology is actually really incredible. And I think, yeah, if you can afford to save up or like invest in these, like I don't think you would ever be disappointed. So yeah, I've managed to straighten all of my hair fairly quickly. I feel like it looks really glossy. And I managed to curl it, so that's clever. But yeah, so first use, I'm actually really impressed. Yeah, I don't know if I answered all the questions. I actually wrote them down because that's how organised I am. But yeah, the biggest question was what makes them so expensive, and is it worth it? But yeah, I'm just repeating myself now. But yeah, it is that kind of Dyson technology that you're paying for, and the research and the R&D that goes into it and everything. And I think they've had something like 7 years of research that have gone into them. So yeah, I'm excited to try them again. Oh my god, also I forgot to mention, they've got an airplane mode. So you can't actually take all straighteners on public transport on a plane. But if you disconnect this, so let me see if I can do it in 30 seconds. So basically I don't know how you do it. No, I don't know how you do it, but basically this bit comes out and then it disconnects the battery, therefore making it plane safe, which is really clever. Because yeah, with this cordless product, you want to be able to take it and carry on. Right, I've got 5 seconds, but yeah, any other questions, please let me know. And I'm impressed. Stay safe, stay inside. Thanks, bye.